Hey guys, this is WagonWheel here, the TvT on Antiga Shipyard. Throwing out the have fun, good lucks, all that stuff, being good mannered. Awesome. I'm actually going to skip through this part a little bit because the beginning is a little bit boring. All it is macro, macro, macro. That's okay. So, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, subscribe. Make sure you're supporting the cause. We want to put out as much videos as possible. And just make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. Alright, so on this map, it's easy to get your third, and it's more of a macro map I find, because it's easily defended. The only thing you need to watch out for are these rocks, and then there's this choke point you have. This is easily defended right here. It's just this part you have to worry about. So I find a lot of people go macro on this map. As you see, we both go 1 racks FE. It's a standard build pretty much now. Lately, in all my matchups, I've been going a bit more bio. I have a lot of minerals that I haven't gotten to spend, and I'm just gonna slow it down now. And the best way to spend that is on bio. The only thing you can spend it on is, well, Hellions or bio, so I choose bio. I like to get my my 2 gases right away, just so I can get the starport tech up fast. Get some dropships or Vikings or whatever I see that I need. Usually I've been going more dropships, but I usually start out with a Viking. So just macroing up, going as fast as possible, and he has a lot more Marines than I do, but I have a bunker. So right now we can see he's going for an extra racks over than me. So I get my tech. Oh wait, no, I got those 2 as well. So I don't know why he has so many Marines then. Oh well. So I like to switch my racks with my my factory to get those fast tanks. Just because tanks are so good in Terran vs Terran. They help you fortify your siege line, and they help you protect your bio. And usually in Terran vs Terran you get into those balls to the wall passive engagements where everybody's just lined up, let's say here, and whoever has the most Vikings can attack the other siege tanks, and this is exactly why I don't like TvT, because it's just so passive. On the other hand, you have ZVZ where one Baneling just screws you all up everywhere, and your Zerglings are screwed up, and it's hyper aggressive, and they're both terrible mirror matchups. I think PvP has it the best. Alright, so getting the 2 gases at my natural, and it seems like me and my opponent have been going for pretty much the same build. I'm adding on 1 more barracks, but other than that, we're dead even in production facilities. And let's see who has... I have more oh wait, no, he has more supply. And let's see how the army tab is looking. He's got more minerals in army. I have more gas though. And income. He's way ahead in income. Oh my. So let's see if I out macro him or if it's just the mules. Hopefully my income shoots up after these mules. Let's see. Yes. And now I'm ahead. Good. Mules OP. So I usually start off with a bunch of Marines, siege tank, and Viking. The Viking is just so you can get that control over the air and making sure he doesn't destroy your siege tank line. And I got a delayed Reaper this game just so I can scout out more, although it doesn't work at all. So as soon as I hop up here, he just kills me. That's okay. So he's going the double medevac production. So he wants to drop me hard. And as annoying as it is, it's a good tactic. Drops kind of test your opponent's multitasking, and it makes it harder for them to macro while defending. But it's kind of one of those cheeky moves where it's just like, ah, God, it's just annoying. It's like cloaked banshees. I don't like doing that stuff. So I'm getting my double upgrades up soon, and my armory right after, so I can continue with that. I want to get my bio upgrades as soon as possible, because bio upgrades I think are the most efficient, because Marines attack faster, so that the one attack upgrade does more for them than other units. And also defense is always good against siege tanks, so that they don't one-shot your whole army. That's why I get my bio upgrades first. My secondary upgrades are for mech. So there's going to be a little engagement, it looks like, that I'm going to lose heavily. So he's got his tanks there before I am, so I know I can't win that battle, so I just back off. That might have been a little mistake, because now this gives him the ability to drop, and I just basically gave up all map control. So you want to keep map control in all matchups. Map control basically prevents drops, prevents muta harass, prevents those sneaky pylons, stuff like that. So right now I'm trying to prepare for the drops because I kind of know they're coming. I saw all the medevacs, but I just missed them. So right now this is gonna do a lot of damage to me, and it's really hurting my economy. I pulled all my SCVs off, make sure you get them out of the way, and then deal with the drop after. So it's taking me a while to pull all of my stuff out, but I'm getting my bio force up here, and I have enough that I can deal with that marine force. So I just clean that up. Doesn't do too much damage, but he gets away scot-free and does the little damage that he gets. So I'm getting my third up right now, and so that's the good thing that I'm getting. Like, my opponent right now doesn't have his third. He's still on 2 base. So as long as I can keep this expansion up and running, I would be able to out macro my opponent. My opponent is still way ahead in supply, so I don't know why he's that far ahead. Maybe my macro is slipping, and it probably is because I'm at 1.5k-ish minerals, but he is slipping too. So hopefully I can shoot ahead in my economy. I'm looking to produce more tanks, but I am supply blocked, unfortunately. There we go, lots of supply depots in production, and I'm keeping my upgrades going, so that's good. What else could I be doing? I need a reactor on this. Reactor to deal with to get more medevacs and Vikings, because I need both. So I like to keep my siege tanks right next to the wall so I can kind of deal with these, although it's not working out too well, and I'm getting my bio army all the way back here again. These drops are so annoying. Dropping is usually a good thing to do once you have map control. So he had map control this whole time, so dropping was a good thing for him. But right now I get to take out his tanks. And a tank down here and a tank down here. Oh, I don't get to take out that tank. That's alright though. There we go. 3 tanks. So now, oh, he's still ahead in supply. Let's see what the army is like. In the army, he's still ahead. And income. Income, I'm ahead, but only because of mules. So soon enough, my economy should start skyrocketing above his. And soon, I just want to deny this third right now. All I want to do is deny. When you're ahead, you can get more ahead, or you can keep them farther behind. It's your choice. In this situation right here, I don't feel comfortable expanding too much, so I take this gold, but I also try to keep him off his third. So it looks like I'm not upgrading anymore. I really should be though, because I don't have much to spend on. So I'm getting more production buildings. The more the merrier, as long as you can support it. And I should be getting 2 guys on this geyser. So right now, my opponent is going to siege up on this platform right here and deny this gold. I should have been careful about that, and I should have gained control of this center ground. I think he dropped me again. Yeah, he did drop me again, so that's why I was all the way back there. So good multitasking by him to siege this up and drop my main at the same time. His macro right now is slipping, and he's only on 2 bases. Soon to be 3, but his macro is slipping kind of hard. Right now, my economy is ahead of his because I have my saturation split up, and he is oversaturated in his second and undersaturated at his first. It's good to keep a steady saturation between your first, third, and second, Right now, my first isn't so good because it's almost mined out. Two, he's been dropping it like crazy. So, yeah. Right now, what I'm trying to do is I want to put pressure right at his front so I can expand right here. So I'm going to move up here and expand at his front. Hopefully these guys will go back, and then I get to expand right here. Another thing I did notice was his army was right here, so I could just do this cheeky stuff right here. This is why I hate TvT. So you're going to see me do this kind of cheeky little play where I just drop everything and siege up right there to bait his marines. And it's a good tactic. It's just so annoying and hard to deal with. There. Look at all his arm. Look at his army just dissipate. So there goes his siege tanks. And now his marines are coming, so I can just bait them back here, and then they're all gone. So now I'm trying to get his third on lockdown, because look how oversaturated it is. He's almost mined out his main, and he's almost mined out at his second, so he really needs this base. I'm trying to deny it as much as possible. And he has a second attack coming in. So I see this with my marine, but I'm slow to react to it. My rally right now is, let's see, where is it? It's up here, so it's not too far away from here, but I should be reacting faster. So I'm lucky I got a planetary fortress here rather than an orbital, and I pick off one tank, so that's good. I just need to get rid of this other tank because it's sieging my planetary fortress. So he's taking out my third, so I took out his third too. He needs the economy more than I do because my second is running a bit better than his. So what I should be doing is expanding right here and taking out this army. So I get a couple of tanks picked off of my own, but I pick off his tank. So after that, it's all good. Because now he can't siege up my planetary fortress and he runs into it. And his third is still not working and it's gone. So I took out his third and my third's still up. So that's a win for me, and now I'm ahead in supply. So this is how you can use macro to get it to your advantage. If you're behind in supply, you can either try to take him all out by doing an all-in, or you could try to get greedy with the expansions. As long as you can defend it, it's fine. So right now I'm expanding to my fourth, so I don't run out of income, and he's mining his gold expansion. So he made another base, and he's gonna land it there, but I want to deny that as soon as possible. I can't let him have that gold expo. So I'm going to pressure his army, make sure it can't move, and I'm going to move up here and secure this with my kind of poultry force right here. So this moving up right here will defend my gold base, but also keep his gold base on lockdown. Because right now he can't really attack my army head on. Or can he? Oh, maybe he can. We'll see how this works out. Alright, so he took it out. But right now I get to siege up his expansion and take out the rest of his army. So he's going to back off, and I'm going to just siege right here. All you need is one tank. One tank will do the trick, and then the rest of them can go attack the front. So now my base is up. I should be transferring my SCVs from my second, and my first is fine. But my second is getting oversaturated because we're losing mineral patches, so I need to transfer them here as soon as possible. And I also want to get my gases. Gases are really important as a Terran. You want to get those siege tanks and those medevacs, and sometimes marauders. So this was his only income base, and I just locked it down. So right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm playing the starvation game. He's only on 2 base right now, and I'm not letting him expand to a third. I took out this third, I took out this third, and he's going to go mine right here. So right now that's way far, and he can't get his SCVs all the way down there. So it's not going to be very helpful until later on, if he can get there. So I take out his siege tanks. It's good to target them first so that your siege tanks have free reign on their bio. And right now it's just I have to macro and not lose. I'm way ahead in supply. There's no way he can get back into this game. He has this base mining for him right now. Just spamming mules. How many mules is that? That's 6 mules. So his income shoots up. And it kind of gets on par with mine. Very close to on par, actually. Oh my. And so I just got to get rid of that quick. Mule's OP. I don't know why this force is still here. I changed my rally points so that it's all right here, and I'm not sure why this is here. I have one siege tank here, making sure he doesn't get this, and I should be looking out for this. I believe. Nope, I'm just building another expansion. I should be sending a scout out. Usually what I do late game is I patrol between the possible bases he can get. He could also possibly be getting these bases, but I was pretty sure he was in this game. That's alright. I'll find it eventually. And I'm just sieging up his main now. He cannot move out. The only thing he would be able to do is drops, and it would be very risky because I have one, I have turrets here, and two, I not too far from this area right here. So right now I'm scouting out his base right here, and then he's done. This is his only base that is possible for mining. So he just runs into my army. He kills most of it, surprisingly, but another half is right here. If I had all my army there, I would have won single-handedly very easily. So I drop my Vikings, attack, stim, and I can fend it off. So basically, all his army's gone. Look at his army tab. He's got nothing compared to me, and he's also got no mining, and this base is done. And I'm just going to speed this up a little for you guys. One last push out. He does a lot of damage. And then I just mass drop him. There we go. He's going to try and grab his space again, but it's already GG. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my casting. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And tell me in the comments below whether you like the casting or the ladder grinding, or if you like both, or if you just hate both and you're a hater. Oh well. See you guys later. This is WagonWheel signing off.